10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey everybody, this is Mr. Craig from Scottsburg Middle School, and we are on our premiere edition of Scott2ubeJr. And we're going to highlight things and teachers in the elementary schools as well as the middle school and try to make this fun and make a connection with you all. My job is to kind of host the show. I am new at this, and please give me your utmost patience. There are a lot of great teachers in this district, and we all care about you dearly. And we just want to stay in contact with you for next year when we get you all back, hopefully not in the same grade. And I've got a few things. I teach history at the middle school in 7th grade, and I'm going to do some this day in histories. I'm only going to do 2 because that's probably enough, and you've got assignments to do. The first one is April 22nd of 1864, "In God We Trust" was included on all newly minted U.S. coins by the Act of Congress. So that's been around for 150 or so years. And the other thing, which this is kind of gruesome, but it's the way people roll in other countries sometimes, was Vladimir Lenin's birthday. He died in 1924, but he was born in Simbirsk, Russia. He led the Russian Revolution and toppled King Tsar Nicholas II and paved the way for the communists to take over Russia. But the interesting thing is that in 1924, when he died, they embalmed his body, which means they tried to preserve it, and it is displayed in a glass shrine in Moscow at this time. So if you ever get to Moscow, you can go see Lenin's tomb because it's got Lenin in it. Now, here is a segment that we're going to watch next.
Hey guys, I wanted to do a sing-along with you guys, so I'm going to do Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. So sing along if you know it.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down the, what's that route again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Betcha on land they understand, but they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand, and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my question. is it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that
Hi guys, Miss Sutton with you. We're gonna ice some cookies today. All right, let's take a look. So we're gonna make a sheep. That is a sheep. I know it looks weird for a sheep. First thing we're gonna do is give it a face. All right, you might want to turn you around so you can see the other side. There we go. All right, so we're gonna take this sheep and give it a face, and no sheep's face are not oval, but we're just gonna kind of make a little oval peach colored face. And in order to smooth your icing out, you just shake it a little bit, and then we're gonna give it some legs. All right, this sheep is gonna have skinny legs. All right, now you really need to let that dry just a little bit so your colors don't mix together. So I have this one up here that the face is a little bit dry on. So the first thing I'm gonna do is give it a sheep body. We're gonna take an outline, and sheeps are fluffy, or at least I think sheeps are fluffy. And we're going to kind of make the icing kind of go in a little fluffy pattern. And then we're going to go around the face. And then all of this in the middle we're going to fill in. Now, when you're filling in the icing, you don't have to be perfect. All you have to do is just get the icing in there. All right, now we're going to take the tip of our icing, and we are going to kind of fill in the gaps. Give it a little shake to even our icing out. And this one needs legs. So we're going to go ahead and give us some sheep legs and sheep feet. All right, so there you go. There's the basic cookie icing. Now, in order to be able to decorate the sheep a little bit more, you need a sheep that's dried a little bit. Now, you can see I can kind of touch that one, and it kind of leaves a little dent, so it's not perfect by any means. But the one thing we can do is we can go ahead and put an eye on our sheep. Now he has an eyeball. And then while our sheep is drying a little bit, I would probably wait a little bit to put some design on him. But I don't really want to wait too long because I know you guys are going to have to speed up my video here. So we're going to take and just kind of do like little curlies. That kind of gives the sheep some curly fur. Ordinarily, I'd probably make them a little bit smaller. When those dry, our sheep will be a little furrier. And you can also outline him. Now, it takes a while for cookies to dry. So this little sheep right here is probably a little more wet than I would have liked to have made him. But anyway, there's my little sheep. And when he dries a little bit more, I would add some face, like a little mouth. And maybe go over and add a little bit more detail on the curly part. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my video. See you later.
Hey, welcome to the first edition of PE with Mr. B. Today I have my fitness expert, Jackson, and behind the camera I have Madman Miles. Okay, so we're going to play a game called Fit Dice. All you need is 6 exercises that you can do at home and 2 dice. I chose 6 exercises I could do with no equipment. And what you do is you roll a dice. If you get a 1, it's push-ups, 2 sit-ups, 3 jumping jacks, 4 squats, 5 lunges, 6 tricep push-ups. Then, after you roll a dice and figure out your exercise, you roll both dice. And then with both dice, you can add them together, you can multiply them together, or you can put them together. So for example, if you got a 2 and a 6, if you add them together, that's 8. If you multiply, that's 12, or it could be 26 if you put the 2 and the 6 together, depending on your level of fitness. So are you ready to play Fit Dice? Let's go. Roll the first dice. We got a 1. We're going to do push-ups. So now roll them again. We got a 1 and a 4. So with Jackson's level of fitness, we're going to put them together and do 14. And then as he's doing his push-ups, show some good push-up form, expert. And as we're doing the exercise, we can do this when we roll the dice 10 times or do it for 20 minutes. And that will be your exercise for today. And that's how you play Fit Dice.
Hi, this is Mrs. Cazares from Vienna Finley, and I'm going to be showing you some science experiments that you can do at home with things found around your house. Okay? For today's science experiment, you will need baking soda, a spoon, distilled white vinegar, a funnel, a balloon, an empty bottle, and a measuring cup. Okay? So the first thing you're going to do is take your vinegar and measure it out to about a half cup. Okay? And you're going to carefully pour that into your empty bottle. Okay? And then you're going to set that off to the side. Next, you're going to take your baking soda and your funnel and your balloon. Going to take the mouth of your balloon and put it around your funnel. Okay? You're going to put about 3 spoonfuls of baking soda. Now be careful because baking soda clumps up, and depending on the funnel you're using, it might get stuck inside. So you want to make sure you pour really slowly and make sure it's not clumping up inside your funnel and it's all going into your balloon. Okay? So you're going to need all that baking soda. So there's 2. And you can kind of gauge, make sure that depending on the size of your balloon, it's not getting too full. Okay? But you do want quite a bit of baking soda on the inside. So about 3 tablespoonfuls. Okay? Then you can set your funnel off to the side. You're going to take your bottle with your vinegar and your balloon and baking soda. You're going to stretch the mouth of your balloon over the top of your bottle. Okay, and make sure that you've got it on there really well. Make sure that the balloon is kind of hanging off to the side with the baking soda. Okay, you don't want the baking soda going into the vinegar until you're ready. Okay, and then when you're ready, you're going to combine your baking soda and your vinegar and watch for a chemical reaction. As you can see, they create a reaction that causes air to fill up your balloon. Okay? And that is a chemical reaction. Okay? Thanks for tuning in.
Hi, I'm Miss Schuler. I'm the 6th grade English Language Arts teacher at the middle school, and I'm going to share a couple of book recommendations for you today. The first one is for elementary, and it is The Wayside Stories by Lewis Sacker. There are 4 books in this series, and they're mid-range level, so about reading level 3. If you are there or above, you'd love reading it on your own. If you're a beginning reader or a little below that, this is one that your family could read with you, and I think you would enjoy it, especially if you like humor. This is a story about a classroom on the 30th story of a school, and the teacher has some impractical teaching methods. You'll meet some interesting characters. For example, there's one boy who can only read upside down, and there are lots of characters like that. So if there's something, some odd characters, you'll definitely meet them in here. For middle school, I would recommend The Miscalculations of Lightning Girl by Stacey McAnulty. This is about a young girl who gets struck by lightning, and when she does, she becomes a math genius. She's homeschooled for years, and at middle school, she's ready to go to college, but her grandmother challenges her to attend public school for 1 year, to make 1 friend, to read 1 book, and to join 1 activity. And this is a challenge for her. She doesn't really feel like she fits in or anything, and I think that's something that a lot of middle school students can kind of relate to. And she has some great adventures and is pretty successful at the middle school. I think these are both books that you could enjoy. Hopefully you will check those out, maybe at the public library or online. Happy reading.
Hey guys, it's Mrs. Bannister from Vienna Finley, and we are excited at Scott2ubeJr to bring you a weekly family challenge. This first challenge we're going to have you and your family do is a Dance Challenge. So we want your family to show your moves, whether it's the Carlton or a Fortnite dance or whatever silly video you want to share with your family dancing. So what we need you to do is upload your video to social media with the hashtag Scott2FamChallenge, or email it to Mrs. Koppel at the email address below. We're excited to see your family dancing and showing your personality during this time when we're apart. We can't wait to see what you bring us next week.
Hello boys and girls, my name is Mrs. Bagwell. I'm here from SES today to encourage you. During this difficult time, I hope that we can look back in the end and realize that this was a season of personal growth for us all. I want to encourage you today to do purposeful acts of kindness during this time. Maybe send a loved one a card or a drawing. Maybe you bake cookies for a neighbor and leave them on their door. Consider giving someone a call daily that maybe hasn't gotten a call in a while. Play a board game with a sibling and let them choose the game that you're playing that night. Maybe take a walk and have a meaningful conversation in the sunshine with someone in your family. I believe in you. Your teachers believe in you. You've got this. Your choices matter. Remember, we rise by lifting up others.